Good morning on day 10, I think it is. The world looks a little different this morning than it did last night. We went to bed with clear skies and beautiful views, and now everything is gray and white and wet. So we'll see how wet we are by the end of the day. Hopefully not too bad. I think we are going to be kind of low today. It would have been in the trees more today, so I'm glad we had the clear skies for sort of our beautiful climbs yesterday. And who knows, we'll see what the weather and the terrain brings today. Look out for the nails. Oh. There's a little ptarmigan on the trail in front of us. I'm pretty sure it's a ptarmigan. If it's not a ptarmigan, it's ptarmigan-like. There it goes. Aren't you pretty? Well, it started raining pretty hard. Not like pouring, but pretty consistently falling. We're just huddling under a tree at the moment. I think it's going to be a pretty wet one. There's another look upstream at those rapids we were looking at earlier. Pretty mighty. And then just a whole lot of water. Now that we've crossed the river/lake, we're gonna be walking alongside it a little bit. It's not easy walking though. Rocky and muddy and lots of vegetation. Splashing through. Well, the skies have lifted and lightened a little bit, except for mostly the direction we're going. Dun dun dun. Whew. We have begun our climb. You can kind of see some stuff behind us. Certainly some of the lakes that we've been walking by. We are pretty muddy, pretty wet. How waterproof are your waterproof shoes?
LA Sportiva, I want a refund.
My
feet water bubbling out of my shoes as I walk.
Yeah. My feet are wet too. And we're gonna keep going up and hope that that cloud in front of us is moving away faster than we are coming. Our progress thus far, we are up above the tree line. You can see the lakes down there just below the clouds. We're still kind of chasing this cloud. It's a weird looking world up here with the clouds and all this sort of rocky landscape. So Nate and I are in this little shelter that is right off the trail. It's a pretty nice break from the wind. And fortunately the rain's been kind of holding off. But yeah, it's chilly out here. But yeah, it's a neat little space. We're working our way up over another mountain. We are not to the top yet. This is kind of looking back the way we came. Probably the last of the views behind us before the clouds take them and take us.
Tree signs on the mountainside.
We're working our way across sort of the top of this mountain. Eventually we're going to start going down, but man, it is windy and cold. This thus far has definitely been, I think, our windiest, wettest day. Would you agree with that?
I would agree. Probably
Agreed.
the coldest day too.
Coldest too. Cold, windy, wet. But this is what I expected from northern Sweden, so it lives up to expectations. And down we go. Little bit of sunshine. Well, we have set up our tent for the night. We're about to crawl in. Basically trying to make sure we get undercover before the rain starts again tonight. Felt super grateful that it did not rain on us all day today. Basically, we are about 6 miles from Viken or something. And that's the next place and the final place that we will catch a motorboat ride across a lake. We probably won't make the morning one, so we might have to wait till afternoon. We'll see. But it was just a little too far to push on today for me. Like, we've already done quite a few miles, and so by the end of the day, my feet are hurting quite a bit. So just not gonna push it. And but yeah, we're not far from that final ferry ride, so that'll be what we're heading towards in the morning.